Hello everybody, my name is Sam, and this is a game called Penumbra Overture. This is a new Let's Play series that I am starting, but anyway, more about the game. The game is called Penumbra. This specific game in the series is Overture. This is a very, very, very good series. I recommend it to anyone who likes adventure games. It is amazing. We're going to start a new game. Normal.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay, if you did not get that last bit, don't worry, I didn't get it, my first playthrough either. He words it very awkwardly, and, yeah. So, initially what was said was, the protagonist, Philip, received a letter from his father. His father had left his mother and him, many years ago. The letter basically gave Philip, our protagonist, instructions to go to a bank in Mayfair, air quotes, while saying, and to open a safety deposit box. And this safety deposit box had notes, maps, and things of the like. Instructions in the letter were to burn the contents of said safety deposit box. Philip, being the curious little bastard that he is, did not do that. He read through the notes, most of which were indecipherable, and there were some maps and some, little scrimmages of things that could be understood, and he accepted the challenge that curiosity had brought to him. And he charted a flight and a boat, and basically a whole journey to retrace the steps of his father. That is where we are now. Now my question is, why is this lantern hanging so low? I guess they literally meant for you to play with it with the physics engine. Okay, whatever. So, we should probably grab our journal. Always good to have your notebook. Sorry about that, I have a cough. Okay, we gotta get our Jack Daniels. Warm us up. Chicken noodle. Possibilities. Okay, by pressing tab, we can also access our inventory. We have our hotkeys up here, our battery information for our flashlight. Here's our health. It's represented by the mannequin-like thing, a silhouette of a man. You know, if you're perched over and about to vomit, you're probably in, you know, a lower state of health than this glowing, irradiated man we have here. But anyway, we're going to use this key. We're going to unlock this locker. So that way we can grab our batteries and our glow stick. I'm going to assign that alright, flashlight. Okay. That's everything we need. We should get going. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I had been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first. But I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and I knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Alright, so we are in the middle of a blizzard. We got a rock here. Alright, okay. So, as you can see here, there's a hatch, looks like. Ice was blocking the latch to it, but I broke it with this rock. Alright, looks like we are in a bunker looking thing. What is this? Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Emergency exit procedures. I guess there was another part of the ladder that went down. Let's turn on our glow stick. Heavy wooden barrel. Ugh. What is this? Oh, a flare. Oh, okay, so it's like a road flare, alright. Steel rod. We can open that up. Got another flare. Alright, nothing in there. Or, better to say, it doesn't look like there's any one in there. Oh yeah, that's the ammunition. Another flare. Ooh, hammer. Let's see. I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and follow through by pushing left. Okay, that's instructions. Okay, I want to assign my hammer to number 1. Alright. A metal shelf. Alright. We got this wooden shelf we moved. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Half-Life approach and assume that this leads somewhere. We'll just hit that open and walk through. Oh, okay. So there's another area. Oh, I guess that just loops around. This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Or in. Alright, so we are in a new room. Oh, whoa, Am I supposed to go down there? I don't want to go down there. Alright, well. Let's move these barrels. Where's this? Oh, here is our bunkery bit. Okay. Alright, good, we're connected. Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism, although there's a hole in the center and no way to operate it. Huh. Do I like press it down or something? Oh, I get it. Alright. The steel rod we found, we will put it in the hole and we will use it to turn this post. Okay. I don't know where this leads, or what's waiting for me. But unless I want to starve to death, it's my only option. Besides, maybe this place has something to do with my father.